Hello and welcome back to Affiliate Reviews. In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at eight-figure formula system. Just before we get started, a reminder that as with all of my videos, this is an honest review. There will be a link to the sales page that we're looking at in this video down in the description. You can check out that sales page to get more information for yourself, do your own homework, which I always recommend that you do before you purchase a product. If you purchase the product through my link, and if you're going to buy it, I appreciate if you do. I will get a commission, but my goal predominantly is to help you avoid bad products and find good ones, or at least to understand as much as you can before you commit to buying something. Okay, so what is eight-figure formula system? I strongly recommend you watch the little promotional video up here. This is right at the top of the webpage. This actually has probably the most information of everything on here. I don't love the sales page because it's unnecessarily gobbed up with all kinds of stuff that doesn't really tell us anything about it. In essence, everything gets wrapped up down here a little ways. So just going to scroll down. What you're doing with this system is you are creating audiobooks and selling, or sorry, you're creating ebooks. So the idea is that you're going to import audio, you're going to record yourself using Zoom, teaching people about topics that you're familiar with. So whatever that may be, maybe it's history, maybe it's how to clear credit and financial stuff, maybe it's making YouTube videos, whatever you want it to be about. There's all kinds of stuff obviously you can record about. And then the idea is that you're going to send that recorded audio off to somebody on Freelancer to have them turn it into an ebook, and then launch the ebook on Warrior Plus, JVZoo, and ClickBank, and then repeat. So basically what you're doing, because if you're wondering about number 3, what you're effectively doing is selling this as PLR, or private label rights, which means you're creating a product to sell to people that they can then turn around and sell to other people. So you own the original rights, but they have the rights to sell the content, but not the copyright of it. So basically everyone that buys it from you gets to rebrand it, claim it as their own, and they can sell it as ebooks, they can put it up as subscription content on websites, etc., but they can't sell the right to resell it to anybody else. Now, a couple things in here. First of all, step number 1, I'm a fan of. There's multiple ways to record yourself doing audio. This means you don't have to be great at writing per se. A lot of people are better at talking than they are at writing. Obviously, talking typically requires less work. So if that's what works for you, then you can do that. Step 2 concerns me because there is going to be a different cost to this, right? So you're buying the system, and then you're not going to go to Freelancer or Fiverr or anywhere else and find someone who's going to turn your video into an ebook for free. So depending on the size of the book, you're probably looking at anywhere from probably I would think somewhere between $50 and a few $100s, depending on the size of the book. I could be surprised. I did not look up what people are charging for this sort of service before I started doing this video today. And number 3, the concern I have with this is that PLR, while great, if you're a purchaser of PLR, it's a fantastic system. If you're a creator of PLR, what you're relying on is a large network, typically of established buyers of your content to keep you going. And here's the thing, if I'm the person who buys your PLR, I can put it on my subscription site and I can make money off of thousands of people every month who come on to read the articles that I've bought from you, but I'm only paying you once for it. Right? So PLR is better. If it's well used, it's better for the purchaser than I think it really is for the people who are creating it. So if you're creating the PLR, what you want to do is be able to pick a niche where you can set yourself up with a number of dedicated buyers. For example, health and wellness and fitness. Those are niches that They're evergreen. They're always around. You can talk about dieting. You can talk about working out and stretching and how to lose belly fat and things like that. These are things that people have always been interested in. For the last 50, 60, 100 years, people have been interested in these things. And in 20 years from now, they will still be interested in those things. There's lots of people running websites. There's lots of people selling those ebooks. So those are good subjects. But if that's not something you're an expert on, you need to figure out, is this something that's going to be worthwhile? Okay, so a caveat to all of this. Now, likewise, you could get rid of this and you could invest in, say, a speech to text program and find somebody who will simply, proofread or edit the book for you. Okay, so those are just a couple of concerns. The other thing I would say about step number 3 here is that by the time you do the trouble of creating an ebook, you can easily so if you buy an ebook from somebody, if you buy PLR, you can't publish it on Amazon. That's against their terms and conditions. However, you can write an ebook of your own, sell it on Amazon or Kindle, and put it up for 6 months or a year or whatever, and then turn around and sell the PLR rights to somebody else. Okay? So it has to be original, but at a certain point, there's different ways to market these things. So we've got quick setup, 60 minutes, unlimited free traffic, step-by-step training. Now, free traffic, always be aware that free traffic means social media. Somewhere on here, I believe he's got the comment that it doesn't use Facebook or TikTok ads, probably because it's encouraging you to simply create Facebook and TikTok content. 100% done for you. Well, this is not true at all. It's not 100% done for you because you're recording yourself. So you have to have created your own content, or you're going to be dishonest and risk getting yourself in some serious financial and legal trouble by stealing someone else's content, which I'm going to strongly recommend you don't do. So this I don't like, because this isn't done for you. The blueprint, the system is set up for you. And yes, once you get it going, it's somewhat passive income, but it's not done for you at all. Works with Amazon, Warrior Plus, 19 more platforms. There's lots of places you can sell this stuff. Complete step-by-step training. We already saw that here, so it's good to know that our step-by-step training is complete step-by-step training. All right, and then we've got some more hype. We've got some bonuses. I can't tell you anything about the bonuses because it really doesn't tell us much about the bonuses other than commercial license, software that we know nothing about, $900 a day live training. It's probably not live training. This is probably training that was originally done live and it's been recorded. That's typically what you get. And a $500,000 free training session. There are marketers who are making, I don't even know how much money a year, and they don't charge $500,000 for a training session. So, like, somewhere maybe someone's charging that, but I feel like if you can afford a $500,000 training session, you probably don't need to get involved further in online marketing. So the reality is that, no, this is a bonus training session of some sort. Test drive it risk-free for 60 days. I would not give it more than probably about 20. The reason for that is Warrior Plus will hold the funds for 30 days, and they will, don't try to get your money back. And have me buy one of these products. Don't try to get your money back through PayPal or something like that because it complicates things. Go to the vendor, and then if the vendor is putting up any kind of hassle, go directly to Warrior Plus, and you will get your money back. But 60 days is a guarantee from the vendor, not from the company that's hosting the product or that's being used to promote the product. Normally, I don't think much of these. Raven here is actually the individual who is selling this particular product, not David Angel. I didn't do a lot of research to find the David Angel version. This is the page over on Warrior Plus. Here is our friend Ravin. So he's someone who obviously does believe in the product because he's decided to purchase it and probably the resale rights as well. So he at least is a believer in it, or at least in the idea that he can sell it to you. We got some FAQs here. I'm not going to look at those. Got a bunch of other stuff. Once the discount ends, they'll charge $997 per month for each license. Probably not. And again, one of the reasons I'm saying that is that almost no one ever does this, because at $997 per month, no one's going to buy the product. But it looks good, and it's like when we see the timers up, and just don't. Okay, we've got disclaimers down here. Take the time to read through those. I don't have time, even if I went through and asked all of the people whose products I review for review copies. I simply do not have time to go through all of those things, much less to follow them through from front to end. So I can't speak exactly to this. I like a lot of what I see in this system. I will say that, and it is a reasonably affordable system, I think, if looking to get into ebooks or PLR or just creating digital content. It's not. Just looking, this says 1830. I'm just going to jump over here. It looks like there are some upsells to this. So the front end price is $18, and then you've got a $27 upsell, which is Facebook Unlimited Traffic, and then there's another ebook thing for $10 tacked onto the end. I am going to give this one a thumbs up. I don't think it doesn't look to me like a scammy product. Be aware of the hidden costs, particularly if you are taking this over, if you're taking your audio over to Freelancer or Fiverr or something like that to have somebody else turn it into a simplified ebook. There's ups and downs to that, but one of the downsides is going to be that there's going to be additional costs. So just be aware of the other things that are in there. But again, there's so many niches, and getting involved in PLR is not a bad idea. But again, keep in mind, be smart about how you're going to market it, okay, and do some serious homework on your niches before you do that. That is 8-figure formula system. I hope that has been useful to you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on notifications. We'll be back here, and hopefully I'll see you guys very, very soon.